everyone, it's Pat from Pat's Out Music, and today we're checking out John Mayer's Last Train Home. I love the album so much that I'm actually going to teach every song and the solos. So this is the first track off the album, and I'm going to teach you just within a couple of minutes that opening riff that I just played, which is also the verse, which is also the outro. So if you've got a couple of minutes, you can learn most of the song right here, right now. Now if you're just starting out, head to this time and I'll show you a 1 or a 2 finger method if you're a beginner. But otherwise I really want to show you how John or other guitarists would play it live. It's a little bit tricky, but if you write down the chords that I'm going to put on the screen, hey, within a couple of days, a couple of hours, you'll be able to play along too. So grab your guitar, tune it up. If you're wondering what effect it is to get that nice sort of sound, it's a chorus effect. Sort of gives it a warbling sort of effect, so if you've got that, chuck it on, otherwise any clean sound will do. And electronic wise, we're using the neck and the middle pickup. Alright, enough yakking, let's learn the riff, here we go. Okay, so these are triads or 3-note chords. You're going to be using 3 fingers, or we can actually bar and get away with using 1 for a little bit. The first chord, A/E, you want to use your 3rd finger on the 11th fret of the D string, your 1st finger below that on the 9th fret, and your 2nd finger below that on the 10th fret. That's the first chord. Nice. So once you've done that, the next chord you can actually just play with your 1st finger, holding down the 9th fret on the D, G and B string. Nice one. They're the first 2 chords. Now I would really just practice getting that. And just go between those 2 chords until you can do it as fast as the recording, which is about that speed. Once you've practiced, you've got those 2 chords, let's keep going. Alright, so let's start from the very beginning. First 2 chords. Now, you actually do those 2 chords again, so let's keep going. Back to our A/E. Next chord again, which is E. Okay, then it changes. You're going to turn your fingers into sort of a staircase. 3rd finger on the 9th fret, 2nd finger on the 8th, 1st finger on the 7th. And that's your E chord. So let's go from the beginning. Nice. Then I would actually suggest you bar again. You can use your 1st finger holding down all those 9th frets, or I actually think it's better this time using your 3rd finger, because your 1st finger is going to be needed down there. So if you can, try and bar with your 3rd finger. But if you want your 1st finger, it's going to sound the same. Nice, let's play what we've got so far. I'll slow it down. And again. Okay, and your last chord for this sort of section is you do that staircase shape again, but on the 5th, 6th and 7th fret. 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger. Cool. Now, the tricky thing is with this sort of intro and sort of verse is there's like a little tag-on chord that sounds like this. Okay? So we've just played that staircase chord, the E. Then you sort of hit some accents and you only sort of play them twice. You can do maybe up strums. So how you would play those is it's actually the same shape that we began the first chord with, just it moves on to the 6th fret. So when your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the D, you want your 1st finger on the 4th fret and your 2nd finger on the 5th fret. Play that twice. So again, that's tricky because you go from the staircase of the E, then accent E/A. Do that again. Then you go back to the E chord or that staircase. And again, turn that into an exercise. Just practice that. Great. That's the entire thing, okay? I'll put numbers so you can follow along the different sections. Let's play it nice and slowly. Here we go. We'll go nice and slow. This is the full intro and verse. Well done. 3, and again. Staircase. Back to bar. Staircase again on the 5th E. And then then that accent, right? So change the accent, play that twice. Then back to your E staircase. And again. Accent. Nice one, so that's the introduction, that's the verse, that's the outro solo section. It's the majority of the song, right? So just practice those first 2 chords. Okay, turn that into an exercise once you can do that. Do 3, once you can do that. Do 4. Just keep building up, right? There's that terrible saying, how do we eat an elephant? Awful. 1 bite at a time. Or how do we learn a song? Chip away at it 1 chord at a time. Also turn that sort of accent into an exercise as well. But that's it, chorus time. All right, here we go. All right, the chorus, it is a little bit tricky. There are some bar chords, but again, just choose 1 chord at a time that's tricky, practice it for a few minutes, an hour, 2 days, whatever it takes, come back to it, okay? You can play the song, anyone can play the song, just might take you a little bit of time, and that's okay. So the first chord is a big, beautiful A bar chord. So you want your first finger barring all of those different strings on the 5th fret. If you're getting some strings that are sounding like this, they're a bit dirty, they're not clean, right? Just practice each day, practice holding down 1 string, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, once you can hold down 6 strings with 1 finger, and they sound great, it might take a few days, it might take a week, then you can press on with beautiful bar chords. Okay, so you want your first finger holding down all of the frets on the 5th fret, holding out all the strings. Then you want your 3rd finger on the 7th fret, pinky underneath that, 2nd finger on the 6th fret. That's your A, happy major sounding chord. That's your first chord. Then you want to take that shape and you want to move it back a fret and down a string. Instantly it becomes C sharp minor. Now it's a sad sounding chord. Great. Then over to regular E major, open strings. And then a big A major chord. Okay, that's 4 chords and that's halfway through the chorus already. Here's how it would sound. I'll go nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you can do that, add a little bit of strumming. Okay, now we're halfway through the chorus. After that A major chord, there's actually another A major. But personally, I like to go back to that A major. Sometimes if you're playing the same chord for 2 bars, maybe you can get confused, maybe it sounds the same. So after that ending bar, I like to go back to that first A major. It sounds different. Okay, so you played A major, back to C sharp minor, back a fret, down a string. New chord, over to F sharp minor. So you want to go up a string and move all the way back to the 2nd fret. You want to bar all of the strings on the 2nd fret, then have your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the A string and your pinky underneath that. Great. Again, you hold it for a full bar. So what we've got so far? 2, 3, C sharp minor, 2, 3, 4, F minor, 2, 3, 4. Now this last bar of the chorus, instead of playing 1 chord like what we've been doing, you play 2 chords. So it's a quick change. So if you're counting, you could play to the A major chord, play it with your 2nd, 3rd, and pinky, and I'll show you why in a second. So count to 2 seconds. 1, 2, move those fingers up to the 4th fret and put your first finger down on the 2nd fret. So you've got B major, and then for 3, 4 seconds. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite quick, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, just to show you all of the other chords we were holding for 4 seconds. So let's show you that second half and I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Quick change. 1, 2, 3. And that's literally the entire song, then it just starts again. So what we're going to do is we're going to play through one verse and one chorus, just to sort of pull everything together. And then in the next video, we'll show you how to solo over the whole thing. But hey, hopefully you've had a bit of fun. So let's start again at the very beginning. I'm going to go a little bit faster, but we're going to play the entire song. So one verse, one chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to the chorus, big A chord. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Over to A chord. 2, 3. Back to the A bar chord. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Get ready for the quick change. 1, 2, 3. Back to the beginning. And that's it, hey? So thank you so much. Now, next I'm going to show you the beginning version just with one finger, but otherwise you've already made it through the video. So well done. Hey, if you liked it, leave a comment. If there's another John Mayer song that you like, definitely leave me a comment below. Otherwise, I'll see you again for another video. Here's what it would sound like with one finger. Okay, so third finger up on the D string, 11th fret, you're going to play that once, then 9th fret, repeat those two notes, then you're actually going to play the 9th fret twice more, then 7th fret, 2 6th frets quite quickly, then back to the 7th fret. Alright, so that's it. Okay, so that's it, you've learnt it. Nice. Now that's the intro and the verse done. Let's check out the chorus. Let's check out the chorus. First finger on the 5th fret of the E string, that's your A. 2, 3, 4. Drop down, go back a fret. 2, 3, 4. Open E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open 5th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start again. First finger, 5th fret E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down a string, back a fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second fret E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's a quick change. You play the open 5th string, then the 2nd fret. But each is only for 2 seconds, so it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me play the full chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you would start again. Or and that's it. So that's the beginning method done. But in this same video, there's the intermediate advanced method, so go and check that out as well. But thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. And if there's a John Mayer song that you like and you want me to teach, leave it down below. Otherwise, I've been Pat from Pat David Music. I'll see you again for another video really soon. Bye.